Hey everyone, Chris here from Remmes&Co Real Estate in Boston. Today, I want to walk you through one of the most talked about, fastest growing, and opportunity-rich neighborhoods in the entire city, the Seaport District. If you've been thinking about making a move in Boston, whether it's buying, investing, or even renting, this is a neighborhood you need to pay attention to. And stick around until the end, because I'll be sharing a big insight about Seaport's future that you don't want to miss. Let's get into it. The Seaport District is, without question, one of the most dynamic transformations in urban development, not just in Boston, but nationally. This was once an overlooked stretch of industrial waterfront, largely parking lots and warehouses. But today, it's a masterclass in modern urban planning. What you see now is a glittering, ultra-modern neighborhood of high-rises, cultural venues, Michelin-rated restaurants, parks, and some of the most innovative architecture in New England. So why move here? Let's break it down. First off, location, location, location. The Seaport is perfectly situated along Boston Harbor with stunning views across the water and quick access to downtown South Boston and Logan Airport. You can walk to the financial district, hop on the Silver Line to South Station, or be at Logan in under 15 minutes by car. For frequent flyers, that's huge. For downtown professionals, it's a lifestyle upgrade. And despite the luxury and exclusivity, the commute is actually easier here than from many of Boston's legacy neighborhoods. That's because the Seaport was designed with modern transit in mind. There's water ferry service, on-demand rideshare zones, better road layouts, and bike paths integrated throughout the neighborhood. There's even a ferry to East Boston and Winthrop, no tunnel traffic needed. Now let's talk about real estate. This neighborhood is booming. According to the most recent MLS data, the average condo price in Seaport is north of $2 million, and it's one of the only neighborhoods in Boston where prices continued to rise year over year, even when the broader market slowed. That tells you two things. One, demand is still high, and two, there's long-term confidence in the area. Institutional investors, developers, and major corporations aren't just betting on the Seaport, they're committing to it for the long haul. Some marquee residential buildings include 50 Liberty, 22 Liberty, Pier 4, the St. Regis Residences, Echelon Seaport, and more. These buildings offer resort-style amenities. Think doormen, fitness centers, concierge services, private lounges, rooftop decks, and in many cases, garage parking with EV chargers. But it's not just about the buildings, it's about what's outside your front door. This is one of the most walkable neighborhoods in Boston. Your steps from the ICA, the Institute of Contemporary Art, which is right on the water and hosts world-class exhibitions. You've got the Leader Bank Pavilion for outdoor concerts. There are regular festivals, seasonal art installations, and farmers markets in the warmer months. If you're someone who wants access to art, culture, and entertainment without having to jump in your car every time, this is a neighborhood designed for you. And the restaurant scene? Phenomenal. Seaport is home to some of the best dining in the city, no exaggeration. You've got classics like Legal Harborside, Committee, and Lola 42. Then there are new culinary destinations like Woods Hill Pier 4, Ocean Prime, and Davio's. Whether you want sushi, steaks, Mediterranean, or waterfront cocktails at sunset, this neighborhood delivers. There's also shopping and retail, a category that didn't really exist in the Seaport 10 years ago. Now we've got a full retail corridor with flagship stores like Lululemon, Warby Parker, Bonobos, and Away. The Boston Seaport by WS Development has brought in over 250 retail and office tenants and continues to grow.
Thinking about relocating to Boston? Well, I've got just the thing for you. Me and my team have actually taken the time to create the ultimate relocation guide, which is meant to save you hours of research. I've linked it down below, from top employers to the best hospitals and a boatload of other things that you need to know before you make the move. The best part is that the guide is 100% free. That's right, you heard me, 100% free. Just click the link below in the description or the top pinned comment. Hope that helps.
Let's talk green space. This is one of the most underrated parts of the Seaport. People assume urban living means giving up parks. But here, that's not the case. The Seaport Common is a central gathering place with green lawns and public art. There's also Martin's Park, a world-class playground and green space created in honor of Martin Richard, overlooking the Fort Point Channel. And for dog owners, this area is extremely pet-friendly, with designated dog runs and proximity to the Harbor Walk. You also have direct access to the Harbor Walk, a 43-mile linear path that wraps around Boston Harbor. It's ideal for walking, jogging, biking, or just taking in the views. Let's also not overlook the job market and innovation economy here. Companies like Amazon, Vertex Pharmaceuticals, and PwC have major footprints in the Seaport. The neighborhood is part of the Massachusetts Innovation District, an initiative to attract tech, biotech, and entrepreneurial talent. If you work in healthcare, life sciences, software, or venture capital, living in the Seaport often puts you just steps away from where you work. And that's a rare luxury in any city. For parents or future parents, yes, this is historically a more adult-focused district, but that's changing. More young families are moving in, and with the influx comes pressure to build more family-oriented infrastructure. Think daycares, private schools, and family-friendly spaces. Developers are beginning to respond. Now let's be real about what to consider. The Seaport isn't for everyone. Prices are high and affordability is a real barrier. Condos here often start around $1.5 million and can go up well above $5 million for water-facing units. Rental prices are similarly steep, though some mid-rise and apartment developments like Waterside Place offer slightly more accessible units. There's also the question of neighborhood feel. Compared to places like the South End or Back Bay, Seaport is still newer and less historic. It doesn't have brownstones or cobblestone charm. What it does have is clean, efficient infrastructure, a curated lifestyle, and a forward-looking energy. If you want to feel like you're living in the Boston of the next 50 years, this is the neighborhood.
Hi guys, it's Chris. As much as I love making these videos, there's one thing that I love more, and that's helping families and people from all over the US make the move here to Boston. I've helped countless families make the move. So whether you're coming out for the week, the next month, or even the next year, don't hesitate to reach out. My contact information is below, right there on the screen, and linked in the description in case you missed it in the on-screen pop-up. I look forward to helping you and your family make the move to Boston.
Now remember when I said to wait until the end for something big? Here it is, the Seaport is only halfway built. That's right, much of the land between the current residential hubs and Dry Dock Avenue is still in development. That means more housing, more retail, more parks, and more infrastructure is on the way. The city is actively shaping this as a mixed-use, future-proof neighborhood. That makes now a strategic moment to buy. Not when it's done, now while it's still growing. If you're a buyer, that means potential upside. If you're an investor, it means capital appreciation over time. And if you're someone who just wants the best version of city living, walkability, luxury, culture, convenience, then this neighborhood should be on your radar. So is Seaport Boston right for you? If you want new construction, harbor views, a vibrant social and dining scene, and the feeling of being plugged into the future of Boston, then yes, it absolutely is. If you're curious about available properties, recent price trends, or want a personalized tour, reach out. I've helped buyers and investors make strategic moves in Seaport, and I'd be happy to do the same for you. Thanks for watching. Hit like and subscribe if you found this helpful, and drop your questions in the comments. I'll see you next time.